Europa Park is situated in Rust, Germany, and with it being home to over 60 world-class attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Europa Park. Starting off at number 10, we have Atlantica SuperSplash, and no matter whether you want to cool down on a hot German day, or are just looking for another fun family water ride, then this is just for you. The only thing is though, this is not your normal water ride, as of course you have got big drops and humongous splashes being sure to make you soaked, but in addition to this, at the top of the lift hill you will rotate around before dropping and rising backwards, and therefore I would feel wrong not to put this highly themed attraction on the list. Who here loves Snorri? Well, of course you do, but do you know that Europa Park has got a Snorri themed attraction called Snorti Touren? And with my awful pronunciations aside, this attraction may be made for the families out there, but it sure is sweet. With after queuing up in what I must say is one of the best themed queue lines at the park, you being able to board a specially designed ride vehicle, which then through the use of state-of-the-art technology, theming pieces and animatronics will take you on an undersea adventure that will never ever be forgotten. If Atlantica SuperSplash did not get you wet enough though, then do not fear, as our number 8 position, water roller coaster Posiden, will sure do the trick. Nevertheless, before we do begin to talk about the awesome roller coaster aspect of the ride, I've got to talk about the theming, as from the moment you board to getting off this attraction, there is an unbelievable amount of Greek theming and effects immersing you within the storyline. And ONride does not disappoint either, with it not only featuring your classic water ride elements, but also many twists, turns and drops, not once but twice, which is pretty cool if you ask me. For our number 7 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot more crazy, as we have Swiss Bob Run, the park's bobsled coaster. And for anyone who has not done one of these types of attractions before, well then this should definitely be on your bucket list, as similar to what you may expect of this ride, you'll be able to climb aboard a specially designed bobsled car, ascend a lift hill, and then head around some crazy drops, turns, airtime hills and even helixes with no track underneath. Yes, you heard me right, no track. And you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that is both crazy but also awesome. Have you ever wondered what is inside of the Europa Park dome? Well, if so, then look no further, as for our number 6 sport, Eurosat CanCan Coaster can do just that. Inspired towards the 19th century Paris nightlife though, once you have boarded your car, you will literally climb up a very unique spiral lift hill before then completing a series of pitch black elements, whilst also passing some pretty cool as well as very authentic French theming, all of which is inside of the dome itself. And for this aspect alone, a trip to Europa Park would be nowhere near complete without a ride. Top 5. And coming in for this spot, we have Pirates in Batavia, where if you think you have what it takes to become an honorary pirate, you can step aboard a pirate ship for the most awesome adventure at the park. Similar to such attractions as Pirates of the Caribbean at Disney, as soon as you have boarded your boat, the glowing light will take you on a 9-minute journey full of everything from pirate villages to battles on the sea, to castles, to jungles, and the list goes on. Therefore, I think it is very easy to see why this is our favourite non-coaster attraction at the park. Get your sick bags ready, as for our number 4 spot, we have Euro-Mir. And not only is this ride home to one of the coolest soundtracks ever, but also an incredibly fun coaster, with you and the rest of the thrill seekers on board heading up once again a very unique spiral lift hill to a height of 92 feet before a series of wild mouse style turns, drops, airtime hills, helixes, and so much more, all whilst you spin around on your car, creating, as you can probably guess, one of the most craziest but also fun experiences out there, especially if you see each other on the other cars. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and at this position we have Wodan Timburcoaster, which, as you can probably guess by the name, is the park's Woody. And where do I begin when talking about this ride, as it really is an experience that will never be forgotten. Created by the famous GC Ivo, from the moment you see this ride's wooden structure, you will instantly want to ride, and you should definitely do just that, as on ride words literally cannot describe how both intense and enjoyable all of those airtime hills and sharp turns are at a speed of 62 miles per hour, and so we think it is perfect at our number 3 spot. You can't have a world-class theme park without a Megacoaster, and Europa Park is no exception, as coming in at our number 2 spot we have Bluefire Megacoaster. However, this is not your normal Megacoaster, as instead of just riding a tall lift hill before a few drops and airtime hills, on Bluefire you will begin your adventure by heading through an awesome dark show section, followed by, and get ready for it, a launch from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, 105 foot tall loops, twisted horseshoe rolls, inline twists, as well as some awesome twists and turns. So yeah, with the awesome onboard soundtrack too, this should 100% be on your bucket list. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in our opinion for the best ride at the park, we have Silver Star. And wow, is this ride amazing or what? Now for starters, with this ride standing at a whopping height of 239 feet tall already, but I know that some of you are going to be like, this is going to be world class, and you would not be wrong, as after you have boarded and for the best experience we would recommend the back row, you will climb the lift hill followed by many steep drops, airtime hills, twists, turns and so much more. And therefore there is no doubt in my mind that this is a must-do ride at the park, and one that definitely deserves to be at the number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.